I meant to go back to Irene. The lovely red-headed Irene. Irene is sitting towards the back of the car. I could talk to her, take a nap in my compartment, or check out the door to the next car. Let's talk to Irene again. Do you have the time? Where are you headed? Mind if I sit with you? So does nothing new happen? If I sit with her, do I start up a conversation again? Do I fall asleep? Be my guest. Put my service to the test. Tie your napkin around your neck, Shari, and we shall do the rest. Not really. I can't afford to. I do take a lot of trains out east a couple times a year, though. We'll continue to make small talk for an hour or so, but when we eventually lapse into silence. Feeling restless, I decide to go somewhere else. Okay, so that's pretty much the end of the Irene conversation, I think. Otherwise, I think I could bug her about something else. Let's go to my compartment then. I slide open the door to my compartment, plop down on my bed. Irene joins me shortly. It can't be too long before the train arrives at my stop. When that time comes, I'll finally be reunited with you. Yeah, with you. The door to my compartment slides open and someone peers inside. Yep, called it. You look mighty gloomy. Seems you could use some company. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It wouldn't be the Mile High Club, since it's a train. It'd be what, the 5 Foot Club, or I don't know. Trying to think. Maybe so. Irene steps inside my compartment, noticing that my luggage is presently occupying the other bed. She takes a seat on mine, next to me. Well, whatever's bothering you, let it go for now. I can't. Do you know what the best part about being on a train is? For as long as you stay aboard, you're cut off from the world. Nothing you do matters. You're free to let go of your problems and let it pass you by. Maybe you're right. And maybe the room's spinning. That might be the effect of the alcohol. Yeah, as long as I'm here, I don't need to worry about anything. I'm worried about it when I arrive. I'll worry about it when I arrive. What should I say to her? So, I'll see you around. That ends the conversation, but she's still sitting on my bed. Kind of difficult to end a conversation there. Nowhere important. I told you where I'm going. Fair is fair, right? Sighs and shifts around about uncomfortably. Okay. I'm going to visit my mother. You're doing a pretty good job of dodging the question, if that's all there is to it. Look, it's none of your business, okay? My mother and I don't really get along. Your cat didn't pop up this time. The sudden change in her demeanor throws me off. I feel like I've accidentally ventured into a sensitive topic. You didn't realize. She clearly not comfortable talking about it. What about you? Huh? You seem awfully gloomy for someone who's going to visit their partner. No, I'm not gloomy at all. It's just been a long time since we've seen each other. That's all. I don't understand how you people do it. Do what? Long distance relationship. What's the point if you can't be with each other? We don't have to be next to each other to be with each other. How can you spend your whole life alone and miserable just so that you can have a few days of happiness once or twice a year? It does make sense. Maybe it doesn't make sense, but I'm happy nonetheless. It sounds like self-punishment to me. You should live your life to the fullest every day, or else it's just a waste. Carpe diem. Does that mean you're not in a relationship? Of course not. Why would I want to anchor myself down like that? It's more fun to live each day like a new adventure. YOLO! You never know who or what you might find. What should I say to her? I'll see you around. Don't press the damn mother thing. Why are you in here? You know, maybe you should press the mother thing. No kidding. Why are you here? Isn't it obvious? I'm bored. It's boring out there, and I want company. Irene shivers and folds her arms. It's kind of cold in there, isn't it? Why don't we stop sitting on the blankets and warm up a bit? God dang it, game, you're testing me. I don't want a relationship, but yet here's a redhead with a cat. Oh, you're such a killjoy. What should I say to her? Oh, I see, so I could bring that up again. So what happens if I say I see you around? You know where to find me. In my bed. That's just weird. Okay, so she's back in here again. Does that mean if I pop in, go to the next car? I suddenly feel like talking to you about your trial that you don't want to talk about, Edgar. Because this conversation will probably be a lot more convenient and full of less sexual innuendos. I'm sorry, I must have not noticed you boarding. Yes. We've already met. Did you not remember me already? He sighs and takes a drink from his mug of coffee. Old pal of mine got wrapped up in some ugly business. Owed some folks lots of money. The short of it is that they kept pushing him and he kept pushing back. One of them was bound to snap eventually. Okay. He gunned a lot of them. Wow. And ditched town. I'm sorry to hear that. It sounds like a pretty cut and dry case, though. He did it, didn't he? It isn't ever cut and dry. It's my job to make sure of that. There's some circumstantial evidence, you see, that could get him off. On a technicality, but... what the hell does it matter? You know he did it, but you're still going to try to get him off. No, I'm not going to make the joke. Not going to make the joke. The joke is that my lawyer got me off, which is a good thing because I was feeling pretty tense. No, wait a minute. I messed up the joke even. Oh, god damn it. Alright, moving on. Don't you think I have a choice? Do you think I have a choice even? That's my job, after all. Even if my client tells me with a straight face that he drowned his kids in a bathtub, I have to fight as hard as I can in front of a courtroom to try to prove him innocent. Not really, could prove him insane. It's my job to keep those freaks on this. Jesus Christ, man. You haven't been drinking, have you? Not to mention, I owe the guy. We've been friends since grade school, and he's saved my ass more times than I care to count. Than I can count, even. Turning my back on him now would be a shitty way of repaying him. I can't say no. But if you do it, you'll be letting a killer run free. Then again, it sounds like he's been with the mob, so... It'd be better if that bastard never would have called me. If I never knew about it. Then I wouldn't be stuck like this. It's your duty to know he's a lawyer, so justice isn't part of his job. Do what you want, not that you... not what you think you must. That must be hard. Do what you want, not what you think you must. So is that saying defend your friend, even though he killed a bunch of people? That must be hard. It's your duty to see justice is done. He's a defense lawyer. That's not true. Whatever. You might have an obligation, but you're not a slave to it. You're a human being. Make up your own mind. Yeah, you're probably right. Maybe I'm in the wrong line of work after all. Why don't you leave me for a bit? I need some time to think. You should do the same. Lounge car. There's a couple eggers reading a newspaper. What should I do? Alright, so I just changed his life apparently. Go to the previous car. Yes, she's sitting down there. Go have sex with Irene. Go to my compartment. Currently my compartment. There are 2 beds. Yes, yes, yes. What should I do? Take a nap. Okay, so I fell asleep. Wake again. Let's see if Irene is sleeping with Edgar yet. There are 2 beds. What should I do? Look out the window. What time is it? A thick rolling fog stretched out as far as I can see. Where are you headed? Do you have the time? Didn't I ask her this? And the cats will pop up again, right? There it is. The ginger kitty. When did you board? Well, she looks happy again. I'll see you around. Don't be a stranger. Nice sound effect, by the way. I wonder if they bought that or if they just went to a vending machine and held up my microphone. Yeah, it's tempting. God, it's tempting. I'm doing it. Run from my problems. I'll stay here, frozen in time, unable to move forward with my life. Damn you, game, for looking into my soul. That's right. This train will continue to hurtle on through the snow for all of eternity, moving faster than I can imagine, but never moving 1 centimeter closer to my destination. The only one who can take me there is me. It's pretty cold out there, I would say, on the train. Without another moment's hesitation, I pull the emergency brake, and the train comes to a screeching stop. It crumbles in on itself. The car next to me, full of children, are screaming, "Oh, the humanity!" Moving on. Soon enough, Edgar throws down his newspaper and hurries over. What's going on? We're not there yet, are we? At this rate, I don't think we'll ever get there. Sorry, but I'm done sitting around. Haha, that's the spirit. I guess that means you made up your mind, eh? Yeah, I can't wait any longer. How about you? Are you coming too? Ah, hell, might as well. Ain't doing nobody a lick of good while I'm here. At last, the train changes my eager hands throw open the door, exploding the cold winter winds. I can't see more than a few feet in front of me. The snow is coming down harder than ever, but I've made up my mind. Well, let's get on with it. I jump down from the train. I sink in the snow up to my knees. Without wasting a minute, I run off into the snowy horizon. The Vestibule. A micro game by Kate Holding and Bishop Myers. Music by Yosaku Kiragama. Gomennasai Yuko-san-kun. Gomennasai. Kate Holden. Bishop Myers. I bet you if I pushed Irene's story further about her mom, she would have joined me and Edgar at the end. Instead, she stayed on the train forever, didn't she? I didn't save Irene. Come on, Irene. Oh, my, swear what I mean. Thanks for playing. I believe that's actually the end. Nothing's happening. I didn't save Irene, but I was able to save myself and encourage Ager to save herself. For Irene stayed on the train of her own weakness. Let that be a lesson to us all. We must move forward, not hesitate, not waver, but to go forward, ever forward. For we will make mistakes, but one thing we will not have is the regret of not at least trying. Let me take a drink. Oh, God. I think that was the deepest I've been in a while. Now, with that motivational speech over, that was a quick look at Vestibule. Did I make all the right decisions? Will you make the right decisions? Great game. I love those games. Oh, man. Just because you want to try them again, want to see if you did all the options, all that fun stuff. Then again, I'm an otaku, so those dating sim games, I've played them before. So anyways, so there's a quick look at the game. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.